All right, we're going to go over a few issues that I found with this Apex Nano 18.5. We've had it for a year now, and there's been a few issues that we found. So here we go. Without further ado. So Apex Nanos are known for their weather stripping coming off. I had it happen to me in the front, and then also one day it was sleeting out and the water was just coming down and going over the window there. That's when I first noticed it. So I came out here, it was all clogged up because this was sitting there inside the channel. Same thing happened on the other side and on the front too, like I just showed you. I just went out to the store and bought this, and it's clear, so I just put it on there, caulk it in there, and I've had no problems, especially with the front ones that take the most wind. But this stuff works really good. And here's something, it's minor, but it's just something I had to fix. Was this little piece of wood here popped off because putting stuff in and out. So all I did was wood glue it, clamp it, and it was good. So something I heard from many RVers was that the RVs aren't like cars. They aren't good and then get worse over time. They are worse and they get good over time, which was the case with this one. We had issues in the beginning, like first 2-3 runs, a lot of stuff went bad. See how those are metal hooks up there, where we had plastic ones, and when we drove, things knocked around, they broke, and so live and learn, we got metal ones. Little pieces here and there broke off, and I'll go over some of them right now. This door frame, like little covering here, that popped off all the way down here, and I just took 3/4 inch brad nails, nailed it in with wood glue, and haven't had a problem since. If we look over here, we have the medicine cabinet. Now, a newbie mistake, we put all of our stuff in there on our first trip, and then as we're going, this side popped out, and when we got in here, everything was on the ground. So I re-glued that in, and 3/4 inch brad nailed that, and we don't put anything in there anymore. But it was a lesson learned. So also, same thing with these right here, that all came out, we just nailed that in. But really, other than that, there hasn't been much. This is starting to come off a little bit, so I've just been pushing it back. There's been no issues with that. And inside the shower here, it's not caulked, so that's an easy fix. We'll just caulk that up, and we'll have no problems with that. So overall, really happy with the Nano. Haven't had many issues with it at all, and I would definitely buy another one. But we've only had this for a year, and so far no big issues, except for the one. We're going to look at that right now. I did a huge mistake, and I want you all to learn from it. And thankfully, everything went well. It was only a $40 fix, but we're going to check that out right now. One thing I almost forgot, and then we'll get to how I screwed up. But this down here, right here, this broke. So luckily, when I was dumping, we were doing a bunch of boondocking, and when we came back to dump, I realized it was broken. This was hanging down a little bit. So I was lucky enough I had some of the ratchet straps here, and I just tied it up real good. I bought some stuff that I'll show you here in a second. Well, heck, I'll just show you. It's hanger strap. So this stuff with the holes in it, I saw someone using it, so I figured I'll wrap it around there, secure it back into the original spot, and keep this nice and tight. So that's one thing. I mean, it's not necessarily a manufacturer issue, I guess it is, but I hear it happens a lot. So it's not a big deal. I'll just put that on there. All right, I just wanted to show you what this looked like after I was done with it. I hooked it up here. I wrapped it around twice, and it's loose going this way, but it doesn't sag anymore. So we will see how that works. Not saying it's the right way to do it, it's just a way to do it. And we'll find out if it's a good way in a little while. So there you go. So the story goes like this. We were out camping with my father-in-law, and he said, so you ever have any issues with your trailer? Have anything go wrong? I said, no, we do. I'm pretty methodical about going through. I have my checklist. I walk around, make sure all the doors are closed and locked and everything's in the upright position. So haven't had any issues yet. Once that trip was over, we were putting everything away, and I go around, I'm doing my thing. I pick up the stabilizers in the back. I go around and I kick the wheel chock out from under the tire. Well, it was on an angle and it rolled backwards about a foot. My wife was inside cleaning. It scared the crap out of her. So, needless to say, she wasn't very happy with me. I bent this thing, my stabilizer, so I went out and bought a new one, and I'll be replacing this. The shaft in here is all bent, and this thing's not sitting right. So luckily I only broke one. The other one was able to bend back. But 40 bucks on Amazon, and this thing's a lot beefier than the one that's on here now. So make sure you stick to your list. You walk around and make sure everything is good to go before you do the chocks. The wheel chocks should be last. That's what I learned. All right, there we go. That was it. Like I said, not too bad, but all quick, easy fixes, and I hope that some of this helped you guys out a little bit. Still a great travel trailer. We love it. We've had it for a year, like I said, and these small issues are okay with me and my wife. We have no problems with it. So there you go. And my daughter wants to come in and say something. Oh, doesn't have shoes on, so.
Hey.
Hi.
We're out here, Sway.
Yeah, it's hot
Same
out.
with me.
Yeah.
I love it.
So what do you want to say? We're going to say goodbye. What do you say?
I'm going to say subscribe to this YouTube channel and give it a big thumbs up, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So we're not finishing this season.
All right. Have a good one.